Hey guys, this is a very personal vlog for me today. It's going to be a fun one and we're going to try on lots of clothes at Saks Fifth Avenue and we're going to see some pretty bags. But this trip to me in New York was a very last minute trip I made in December. I had a few selfish days where I could make some time to go back to my first apartment as a working girl in the corporate world. And I grew up in New York, if you don't know, but I came, when I do come back to visit, I realize how much I took it for granted. And so it's just so nice to take in all the delights of New York City during the holidays and why it's so special. So I'm going to share some highlights in this vlog. So let's go to the Upper East Side first. Actually, let me take you through Grand Central Station first. This is Vanderbilt Hall, part of Grand Central, where they have a holiday market every year, and it's so beautiful and it's so nicely done, and it really puts you in the festive spirit. There's a little cafe and bar here, but on the other side there is the holiday market. So I'm going to go through quickly some of the vendors that are there. If you have never been there, there's lots of like little soaps and oil type places and places that sell crafts and jewelry and knitwear and lots of handmade things and just beautifully made crafts. So take a look here. This vendor here makes the cutest little Christmas tree ornaments. They even have a pizza rat. If you know, you know. Okay guys, now let's head to the Upper East Side to my first big girl apartment as a working girl in the corporate world. That Second Avenue subway was pretty incredible. I had been dreaming of that Second Avenue subway for, oh my gosh, when I lived here, we would read about how the MTA, I'm sure the MTA still has no money, but how they were raising fares all the time, and we were so upset at the time, and they were going to build a Second Avenue subway, and I was like, and they said it was going to be 20 years later. I was like, 20 years? I'm going to be out of the city in 20 years. So to ride the Second Avenue subway was pretty incredible. I used to have to take the 456 to 86th Street and Lex, which was not a big deal. It's not a long walk at all, but on the cold days and the inclement weather days, I definitely wanted a Second Avenue subway, especially if you lived even further east than me, then you definitely wanted the Second Avenue subway. So it was pretty incredible to ride that, and it was just so much fun to actually see it come to life. After only having read about it and taking it for the first time, like that was pretty fun. So guys, this is my old neighborhood. Okay, Second Avenue. There's a park across the street from my apartment, and that's where they used to sell Christmas trees, and now they sell them on the same side of my apartment building. And you can smell the pine trees. It is so delicious and beautiful. Crossing the street, I'm going to show you where my actual apartment was. Look at all the Christmas trees. How beautiful and fun. They used to sell it across this park right here. So I used to look out my window and I used to see all the Christmas trees lined up. It was so beautiful. This was the entrance to my apartment. It was a walk-up. I was on the second floor. Check the mail here. And I'm going to show you my apartment window. That's my apartment window right there. Right above the barber shop, next to the fire escape, that was my window. And it just brings back so many memories. This only had like 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. Can't remember. I knew it was 4 or 5, but I was on the second floor. This barber shop was not here. I think the shoe repair was, and the dry cleaner was, because I used to get my stuff hemmed there. There wasn't a smoke shop, but it was just like a little convenience store. And the guy used to always be out here at 2 a.m. and be like, "Let's go Yankees," screaming and wake me up. But this brings back so many memories, and I'm feeling all the feelings, and I just haven't been back here in so many years that to come back here to my old first apartment as a big girl is so incredible. And I love this neighborhood. A lot has changed. There's so many more restaurants and just a lot more restaurants and places to eat that didn't exist before. And I just loved having a park right across the street from me because I didn't have to look into somebody else's building. And this is it, guys. Pizza break. Rubbery canned mushroom pizza is the best. Okay, let's go to Chanel, and I'm here at the Bloomingdale's location. How cool is this Chanel bag? This is very ornate, so colorful. But this is what I was really excited about. This is the travel size maxi. So this is not the regular maxi size. It's the actual travel size that you can put on the back of your suitcase, on the trolley, on the handles, and it's in this beautiful burgundy color. And comparing this price to the actual maxi, it's much less. I'm not going to say it's cheaper because that is the wrong word to use. Everything is extremely expensive for what it is, but it is such a fun travel bag, and I was so tempted. I'm just trying it on crossbody here just to see what it looks like. So I would not actually wear it crossbody, especially when you put things in it. It would be extremely heavy. I don't know why I look 9 months pregnant here, so please excuse that. I think it's just all the layers and the scarf and stuff underneath. But guys, let me know what you think about this bag because this is such a good one. I'm not sure which bag this is called, but it is not pretty. It looks very punk rock, which there's nothing wrong with punk rock, but I don't like how matte it is, and I don't like those buckles. This is the trendy CC in the size small compared to the mini in the yellow. I love this Barbie pink, it is so cute. I actually have this size at home in the size small, and it's a great size. However, when I saw the mini size in the yellow, I'm like, ugh, that's a much better size. I feel like now that I'm getting older, my needs have changed, and so I definitely prefer slightly smaller bags. So this is really cute. This feels like a very 90s style shoulder bag, and I don't really love the silhouette, but I love the chunky chains on this. Love the color too. Now this is Madison Avenue. This is the Hermes store there. It's so beautiful. I didn't go into that location. I did go into the Meatpacking District location later on, but this is Madison Avenue, and if you want a dose of holiday spirit, Madison Avenue is such a gorgeous place to go. They had so many beautiful jewelry, like luxury shops that had these little trolleys out with hot chocolate and coffee and all these beautiful desserts, and they were all for free for anyone passing by. And they were just dotted all over throughout Madison Avenue. So it's such a great place to do a little food crawl of snacks and also get so much Christmas spirit. Also, if you're gonna go to Chanel and you don't want to wait in line, Madison Avenue and so many of the other Chanel locations are so much better to go to than waiting in line on 57th Street. 57th Street will always have a huge line outside Chanel, so it's just not worth it. This place was very quiet, very civilized, and had lots of selection. So I'm gonna show a few bags here.
Which collection is this from?
No. No, I think it's proof.
Oh wow.
This is 19,000.
17.
17,000. I love it. My friend was trying on a pair of shoes, so while she was doing that, I was having some fun trying on this loafer. And I wanted to try it on because I've seen it around a lot, but I thought it was comfortable, but the back around the heel that wraps around your ankle is quite stiff for me, so it was not totally comfortable when you walk because there was a lot of rubbing. This is me at the 57th Street Chanel location, and this is me trying on a pair of shoes that are very festive for the holidays. And these were on sale. There were a bunch of shoes that were on sale for about 40% off. Still very expensive, did not get them, but it was fun to try it on. This is the Louis Vuitton flagship store that's under construction, and look how they wrap the building. It is so incredible what they do. So this is no longer in service until renovations are done. So the actual store that is open is across the street from there. I did not go inside there, so I have some random footage from the Bloomingdale's location and from other places where I've had some old footage. So I'm going to include those here.
If you want, I can send you more information about this bag.
And this is 12,000. Comes with a chain.
Yeah, and there's a strap.
Is this like a special collection?
This is a show collection from SS24 25.
This is the beautiful Christmas packaging that Louis Vuitton is doing, and this is now the Bloomingdale's location of Louis Vuitton. And when in Louis Vuitton, I always have to look at the capucines because I'm obsessed with seeing what the different models are and just the different colors and variations. I just love to see all the capucines that are out. Pretty sure this is called the Soft Speedy, and I thought it was made of leather because it is so soft and smushy. It is incredible, but it is not. It is actually still canvas. The inside is lined in leather, but it is so soft and smushy. I could not, I love this bag. I really, really love this bag. The way it feels is incredible. Now, if you're ever in New York during the holidays, you have to visit Bryant Park. It is the most magical, festive place you will ever experience in New York City. It's got this gorgeous ice rink and a huge Christmas market with huts lined up everywhere with tons of food vendors and crafty things that they sell, and just tons of Christmas spirit here. It's a great place to take your family. It's got this beautiful carousel. Now we're at Rockefeller Center, and I'm telling you, no one has more Christmas spirit here than the Salvation Army. They are always out here dancing during the holidays, which I love. We're here at Rockefeller Center. That's the beautiful tree. Christmas in New York never gets old. It is just magical, and the whole spirit of the city is so incredible, and I just miss coming here all the time, and I took it for granted, and I love this tree. How beautiful is this? I don't know if the camera's capturing all the beautiful lights and color, but let's check out the ice skating rink. Okay, here is the beautiful ice rink. It is freezing today, you guys. Absolutely freezing. The wind is so biting. Look how festive and fun this is. This never gets old, and I will never tire of coming here during the Christmas season. And I just love how beautiful and festive and just vibrant the city is all the time. Oh, I miss it here. Check out that tree again. Merry Christmas. Okay, now let's get back to some fashion fun. I am here at Saks Fifth Avenue, and I'm gonna show you a bunch of really cool bags. I'm also gonna try on a ton of things in the fitting room. Have you guys heard of this brand called Moynat? I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly, so forgive me and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I've heard a little bit about it. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm assuming it's a French brand, but they have some really interesting pieces. It reminds me a lot of Fra La Page and Goyard, so take a look at some of these. They had an artist there who was doing some personalization on some of the bags that people purchase, which I always love seeing these sorts of things. It is such a beautiful touch when brands do that. Here we have some Loewe bags, and I will tell you, no one does beading like Loewe does. It is so intricate. If you look up close, then you'll realize it's beading, but when you're looking from afar like this, you can't really tell that it's beading. And that is what is so interesting and cool about how they do some of their very intricate crafting or beading work. Here are some of the flamenco bags. I have that mini size in that color, which is beautiful and I love it. I'm going to be doing a review on that since it's been over 6 months of using it, so stay tuned for that. I have never seen so many adults lined up to see Santa, and he's at Saks Fifth Avenue here, and it's very festive looking. Look at all these Christmas trees around. It is such a magical place to be. Any kind of department store, I feel like during the Christmas season, is so fun to be and very nostalgic. So have you guys heard of this brand? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's Naghetti, and it is so cool. I really love them. The material is like a scuba material, so it's very durable, and I just love the weaving, and I love so many of the bags that I've seen there. I've seen them online before, so it was really cool to touch them in person, and I'm very intrigued, and they are very reasonably priced. Another brand that I'm absolutely loving is Cult Gaia. All of these bags here that I'm showing you are Cult Gaia. They are so interesting and so cool. They're at a much friendlier price point, but look how artistic some of these bags are, and they're just so well made. They're so artistic and cool and just so different from anything else that you'll see. And I always knew about Cult Gaia, but I only knew about that one straw bag that, you know, I didn't really love. It was fine. But these are all so cool. So take a look at these. Okay, quick detour at Gucci. This is on a totally different day, and this is me just trying on this wool blazer that I saw online a while ago that I really loved, and it's this beautiful moss green color in wool, and it's a size 40, but it's a little too, it fits me, but the back was too tight, so there's no stretch in it, so I left it. Not that I was going to buy it because it's crazy expensive anyway, but here's some of their updated Blondie bags. They're much thicker in width, so it's actually much more functional than some of the flat original Blondie bags that came out a few years back. So take a look at this. This is a really cool suede green, moss green color. As you can tell, I'm really into these earthy greens. I also had to try on this crazy platform loafer by Gucci. So I wanted to try it on for myself and see if it was actually walkable. And I can confirm for me personally, it is not. Okay, back to the fitting rooms at Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm trying on a bunch of things. These are a pair of Good American pants. They are this shimmery black scuba type of pants, and they're so comfortable. I did end up getting it because I love it so much, and it was on super sale. I think almost everything here was on sale from the sale rack. This is a poofy ALC nylon skirt that I wanted to try on. It's pretty interesting. I don't think it flatters me personally, so I didn't get it. Okay, so guys, take a look at these pants. Are they jeans or are they sweatpants? They are sweatpants. They look like jeans. Look, it looks like buttons, it looks like a zipper and all the belt loops. They are all printed on the pant, and it is actually a pair of very cozy sweatpants, and it is so cool. And my latest obsession is Good American. The brand is so good. I can tell you from my personal experience, everything I've tried on by Good American is so, so good. These are a pair of shorts, and I love them. Although I left it because I figured I could get it on sale in Canada for a better price. With the exchange rate, it just is awful. Same with these trousers. They're quite long and I didn't want to get them hemmed, so I did leave them, even though they're so comfortable and they fit really well otherwise. Although looking at it now, it looks a little bit too big, but they are such nice trousers, really. Okay, I'm on the fence with this. This is one size bigger than I would normally take, but only because the size 4, I couldn't button it. This is a size 6. It's a little big on the shoulders, but not terrible. This is so beautiful and unique. I love this. Like, how much wear am I gonna get out of this? So beautiful. It is on sale. I don't know if it's on super sale. I'm gonna see if it's discounted even more. Help. Send help. Look at these like chain details. So nice. Okay, what do we think about this dress? It's a knit on top, and then it's got this really cool nylon-ish bubble skirt. Really cute. Yes, everything I'm trying on is black because I will spend money on black because it's totally classic and it's very flattering. But I don't know if I need this. Really cute. I'm not sure. Okay, this is just like a resort dress. I think it's a beautiful material and it's got pockets. Love the silhouette, like it's very flattering, but I just don't think this is the right print for me. Okay, I'm taking you back to Madison Avenue. This is in front of the Ralph Lauren store. They had their big bear mascot hanging out, taking pictures with people passing by, so it was lots of fun. Ralph Lauren has, by far, they won the Christmas decorating competition of all of New York City, in my opinion. And then you go inside and they have this beautiful pianist playing. So guys, these are a few things I tried on at the Row and Hermes and a few other stops, and this is basically my highlight reel of the last few days in New York that I spent. This is going to wrap up my Christmas love story in New York City. I felt all the nostalgia, and while you can take the girl out of New York, you'll never take New York out of the girl, and my heart will always be in New York, and I love it, but I don't miss living here. I will say there's so many things that have changed since I've moved out of New York, but coming back and visiting is always so beautiful. But I also remember the realities of living in New York, and it's not always this magical. In fact, it's very stressful. And I have to remind myself of why we moved out of New York, and it was to get out of the rat race. And here, this is the reality right here.